Welcome mates, I'm BloodThirstyLord by Lordy, and today we're discussing about the new Assassin's Creed game, Mirage. And this will be everything that you need to know from gameplay, story, lore, and so many small details about the next Assassin's Creed game, Mirage. So you mates do not want to miss out on this episode. Make sure that you are subscribed to keep up to date, press that like button to show support, and that join button to become a member on the channel. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. Most recently, we had 4 new Assassin's Creed games announced, 2 underneath Assassin's Creed Infinite, being Hexy, and also Code Red. Then we have an Assassin's Creed mobile game called Jade, and then the game that we'll be discussing today being Assassin's Creed Mirage. If you want to see videos on other titles, tell us in the comment section down below. We can go into detail about those as well, and everything that you need to know about those Assassin's Creed games. But right now, it's a good time to be excited for the Assassin's Creed franchise, as the trailer for Assassin's Creed Mirage was spot on perfect, with every scene highlighting some nostalgic moments from AC1, AC2, the Brotherhood, Origins, and even Valhalla with some of its characters. We'll talk about it as we go. This is quite interesting how this game connects to so many other games in the Assassin's Creed franchise and brings the game back to its roots. And let's talk about the premise of Assassin's Creed Mirage. It takes place 20 years before the events of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, as players meet a 70-year-old Basim struggling with nightmarish visions and living life as a cunning street thief. Fortunately for Basim, the Hidden Ones, including his mentor Roshan, sees his potential and helps him flee Baghdad to the Hidden Ones' fortress of Alamat. As he learns their mysterious rituals and powerful tenets, he will hone his unique abilities, discover his true nature, and come to understanding a new creed, one that will change his fate in ways he never could have imagined. So now this provides some of the details of how this connects in the timeline, as he highlights Valhalla, as this character was presented there initially at a mature age, and now this is the beginning story, the coming of age story, what happens to this character early on to reach those points in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, while having introductions to the Hidden Ones, which is an organization, the First Order, as a connection to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood as the ending of the Hidden Ones in that series within this storyline, and see how it builds up overall and how Basim is involved in it. Built as an homage to the first Assassin's Creed games, Mirage pays tribute to the series' roots as players join the Proto-Assassin Order known as the Hidden Ones and grow to become a master assassin. Baghdad in the 9th century was a bustling metropolis, as it serves as the perfect dense urban hunting ground as Basim stalks his prey using the series' largest assortment of tools to date. While they haven't quite adopted the name Assassins at this point in history, make no mistake, the Hidden Ones are powerful and established order with the resources and all-important creed to guide them. As Basim explores Baghdad, you'll be able to get contracts, upgrades from a network of Hidden One bureaus throughout the city, collect clues to these targets, and take them down with swift assassinations. And there's also tribute to Assassin's Creed 1 as they highlight the birthplace of Alamat, one of the fortresses in the northern mountains of Iran, as the story does allow you to experience the citadel of Alamat. They also have the iconic Levantan white outfits from Assassin's Creed 1, similarities are there, and new alterations for the settings of Baghdad. They also highlight the ceremony moments in the Assassin's Creed lore, when it connects back to cutting off your finger for the hidden blade to be allowed to be placed on. And the setting of this game does feel like it's connecting back to its roots, feels alive in the environments that you do explore in Baghdad with these districts. There's a couple of districts to actually explore. They will have different objectives, different targets, and also highlight the qualities of life in those set districts. So you'll be able to see the division between the rich and the poor depending on the district that you are in. And there were other throwbacks connecting back to Assassin's Creed 2 with its own trailer when it did release, highlighting the final target assassination. Alongside that, there was a mask placement that was dropped, which connects to Origins, as you see those masks in Origin. So we'll be able to see a couple of those in Assassin's Creed Mirage, as Assassin's Creed Origin was based on the Babylonian timeline, which is a past civilization of Baghdad. And towards the end of the trailer, we get a teaser of a Jinn creature, which is a creature that haunts Basim at certain points of his memory corridor as he hunts down a target, and he gets a bit of more of a secret meaning to what's occurring. That's all we know of right now. It's pretty much something we will find out more and more as we play the game itself. And this is Basim's coming of age story as he becomes an assassin. So you get to see him learn from his mistakes and use those in future engagements and make him a stronger assassin overall, as he learns from his mentor and then utilizes it in certain targets in the future, as showcased in the trailer. And now let's move on to the gameplay. Assassin's Creed's greatest advantage comes from their climbing ability. As the series returns to a large-scale urban environment, Basim will need to leap across rooftops, scale tall towers, and flee guards by parkouring seamlessly throughout Baghdad's 4 distant districts. When information can't be gained by gathering clues, Basim's eagle can take to the skies, survey areas, and tag enemies for Basim to stealthily eliminate. So we get a bit of the actual information information of what occurs in the gameplay. So you got movement, you got climbing, parkour, jumping off rooftops, climbing tall towers, reaching certain objective points, what it may be in the set 4 distinct districts in Baghdad, which is the environment that you'll be playing in. And alongside that, he does have a way to actually play stealth-like with his kit already, but then you also have the assistance of a recon ability, being your actual eagle, which you can send out, control, and gain intel on the enemies before you go for stealth takedowns, or pretty much understanding the environment before going for any type of attack, from stealth to just combat in general. Whatever it may be, your options are there. This does help out in that aspect of stealth gameplay though. And in the trailer, some tools and weapons that he can utilize are coming back, being the smoke bombs as they've been showcased, throwing knife, blow dart, mine, and noisemaker, which are all upgradable to a certain degree in your skill tree. So there will be a unique skill tree for the game as you're able to increase your character's kit through tools or whatever categories that will be depicted in Assassin's Creed Mirage. We'll find out as we go. And Assassin's Creed Mirage launches in 2023 on Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, PS5, PS4, PC, and Amazon Luna, which is a service I've never heard of. And it will also be available on PC with Ubisoft Plus subscription as well. So you have many options to choose from when it comes to platforms to be able to play the new Assassin's Creed game. Either way, you mates should be excited for Assassin's Creed Mirage, as it will be able to revitalize the franchise after 15 years of Assassin's Creed games, and alongside that, this will bring back pre-existing players and also current players to the next Assassin's Creed title, which is amazing to see. And the next thing we can hope for is the gameplay. The gameplay, from what we know now, is kind of interesting. I want to see it build up to something very amazing and nostalgic, and have those interesting moments, those high tension moments, as you're trying to understand what to do in your engagement of your targets, alongside other threats that could be close by if something does go wrong, and alongside the urban life that does exist in Baghdad at that century, and what occurs with everyone around you, the reactions, the living city that you are in that environment. I'd love to see all that come to intuition in a proper way and live up to the ambitions of what this title may achieve if it does really, really well, which I believe that it could achieve if it does everything right. And this could just revitalize the whole franchise and create a crazy future for Assassin's Creed in general. But mates, tell me your opinions and thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think about the next Assassin's Creed game being Mirage? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you like the settings, the characters, and what the possibilities can be for this franchise as it connects back to the Assassin's Creed 1 roots? I'd love to know in the comment section down below. And if you want to see the series continue as we do everything you need to know about the next Assassin's Creed games, tell me in the comment section down below so we can try and cover that as well on the channel in the near future. And also don't forget to make sure that you are subscribed and hit the like button to show that support. As always, mates, it is a pleasure to have you guys on the channel as we go through this, and I'll catch you mates next time. Bye.
You are a hidden one.
Road to 200k subscribers. Let's get it, mates.